Hello everyone, my name is Chrystalin Popp and I'm one of your friendly admins over at Cloud Adoption Solutions. Today I want to share with you some of the amazing features of Lightning ListViews. Whether you have switched over from Salesforce Classic recently, or if you've been using Lightning ListViews for a bit and are just looking for a couple of new things, hopefully you'll learn something new. So today we'll be covering inline editing, list view charts, Kanban view, pinned list views, and sharing settings. So let's jump right in. And we'll be looking at opportunity list views today. All right, so first up is inline editing. So when a list view is filtered on a specific record type, keep that in mind. If you have multiple record types, you will not be able to use this feature. But otherwise, you see these pencil icons for different rows. If you cannot edit it, you'll see this little lock here. But right off of the list view, I can change things like opportunity name, account name, lookup field. I can change my close date and the stage of the opportunity right off of the list view. Next up, also you can check several of these at once to change all of these at the same time. I have no need to do that right now. Next up, viewing your data with a list view chart. So this chart symbol right on the upper right corner over here, you can click on it and you can get these cool views like your pipeline by account, fiscal period, stage, and this is just out of the box where you can see this. You can also, over here, you can edit how you're viewing this data. So if I want to change this to a vertical chart, it's very easy. And you can also create your own using different features. So you can choose the chart type, aggregate field. See that you have a bunch of opportunity fields to choose from, and what field this is going to be grouped by. This can be very useful just to visualize the records in your list view and get an idea of the general makeup of your pipeline. Next, Kanban view, we go over to this little kind of chart icon over here, and it'll give you an option of how to display these records. So we're going to click on Kanban. And these are really cool in how you can just click and drag them to different stages. So if there's a few you need to move over at one time, this is pretty nifty. You can also control select multiple of those to move them over at the same time. And this is typically available for objects that have standard list views like accounts, cases, opportunities. A lot of people use this particular view for case records, move them through support stages, or moving opportunities like you see here through the sales process by dragging them to the updated stage. All right, we're going to go back to standard. Next up, pinned list views. So you see this pin up here. Let's say you don't want to see all opportunities. Your most frequently used list view is actually my opportunities. So in this case, you would click this pin. You'll see that here, this is now the pinned list. So if I move away to a different tab and then move back, this is now the first list view that pops up for me instead of the default. And finally, sharing settings. You go over, let's choose a custom one just for fun. Let's say I want to share all United Oil opportunities with someone else. I would go to sharing settings under this little gear icon to the right. Click on that. Typically, when you also have the opportunity when you create a new list view to pick who can see the list as well, you'll get these same options as you see here, but you can also change it after the fact. So only you can see the list view, all users can see the list view, so this is completely public, or you can share your list view with groups of users. So if you click on this icon here with this down arrow, you can choose to share by public groups, roles, or roles and subordinates, meaning that that role and any roles underneath them in your organization hierarchy, which you can set up in Salesforce, will see this list. So we're going to choose our system admins group. Keep in mind, if you click share list view with group of users and you don't actually select anything, it's still going to be private. Then we'll click save, and now this has been successfully shared with our system admins. And that's all we have for today, so thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching today. If you found this video helpful, please give us a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe to our channel for Salesforce-related tips and tricks. Again, we are Cloud Adoption Solutions. Please feel free to reach out to us for any of your Salesforce needs.